Okay. I'm just waiting to see if we're live. Maybe we're live. I don't know. Our guy says, hang on, because we're not live yet. We're almost live. And if you're tuning in and you already see us, we're so stoked that you are here. Um, thanks for tuning in. Are we live? Are we live? We're waiting for the green lights. Green light, green light. Somebody give us the green light. Okay. Oh, we're live on Parade. Okay, that's good enough for me. Hi, Parade. Hey, this is Laura Whitmore, and I am the founder of the Women's International Music Network and the founder of the She Rocks Awards and a music writer for Parade.com. You've probably seen lots of my great posts about music that I have come across in my life. It's wonderful. But today I am so stoked because Parade is partnering with us to share music from so many fantastic artists from all over, up and comers, known artists, and fantastic musicians from all different genres. And we're introducing today the She Rocks Spotlight Series, where we're bringing these musicians to you with the idea of giving them a platform to perform their music, to share what's happening. And then you guys can go ahead and donate with the link on this post. So that we're going to donate the money and give it right to them. So we're trying to help support musicians who are out there in the world and have sort of been kept at home because of the virus and everything that's going on, and we're all doing our part to like flatten the curve and stay at home, but we still got to make a living, right? And we still want to share inspiring, beautiful music with you guys. So I'm really stoked today. I'm going to unmute everybody. I have Jessie Clement with us. Hey,
Ah,
Jessie. And Gigi Rich.
hi guys.
Hey, Gigi. And we have Beatie Wolfe, who is in a very poor internet area. So she's a cartoon
Yes.
today.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, Beatie. So we're what's going to happen today is we're going to give each of them an opportunity to chat for a little bit, to perform, and we're going to share. Beatie recorded a great live video for us that we're going to push out to you guys. And you can donate to them and find out more about them, and we're going to share their links and where to find out more. So thanks everybody for participating and for watching, and we're going to start off with Jessie Clement. So we're going to mute everybody else. We'll see you later. You'll come back. And Jessie and I are going to have just a little chat, and then she is going to perform for you guys. So hey, Jessie.
Hi.
Hi. So I met Jessie because she submitted for the She Rocks ASCAP showcase, which was supposed to be at the beginning of April and it got canceled. But I loved her music. And Jessie, share a little bit about what you've been doing to stay creative during this crazy time.
Ah, yes. Well, writing has always been therapy for me. So I figure while forced to stay home and forced to cope somehow, it's the best way to continue therapy. In fact, I think it's probably the best time to therapize. But yeah, so I've just really poured poured my heart and soul and all most of my time into just staying creative, coming up with ideas, producing things, and uh, of course writing. And it's really, I think for most artists right now, there's going to be a lot of really cool, really amazing music that comes out of this season because we don't have the ability to be out on the road. We don't have the ability to be playing gigs. It's like forced time to create. So I for one have in many ways, it's been very hard. Of course, it's been hard for everybody, but it's been really, really a good standstill time for me to just
Yeah.
So
That's okay too. And you had a new album come out this year, right?
yeah, my album Slow Motion Philosophies came out on Valentine's Day of this year. Um, yeah, I'm super proud of this particular body of work. But yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so let's hear some music from you. And before you start, tell people where they can find out about you, and then you can tell them again at the end.
All right. Well, you can find me on my website, which is just jessieclement.com, or my Instagram or all the socials. You can just search my name, Jessie Clement, and I think it's Jessie E. Clement for Facebook, the little at username that I haven't figured out the use for yet, but I'm sure it's great.
We'll
Um,
find.
but yeah, that's you search Jessie Clement, I'll be there.
All right, awesome. All right, go take it away, Jesse. Thank you so
All right.
much.
This is Undefined Lines. Na, na. Stepping inside undefined lines and learning to fly. Eyes open wide, seeing blue skies like it's the first time. People have said it's a side effect of falling in love. But I don't care what they say, that's not the same sky above. Getting up, falling down, all part of learning how. It's a piece of the plan. Staying young, getting old, it's all part of the show. And my stage is yours. Learning to write undefined lines into a score. For the happy or sad, mediocre or not bad, I'm unsure. People have said that I'm crazy for thinking it's love, and I couldn't care less. No. Getting up, falling down, all part of learning how. It's a piece of the plan. Staying young, getting old, it's all part of the show. And my stage is yours. Getting up, falling down, no part of learning how. It's a piece of the plan. Staying young, getting old, it's all part of the show. And my stage is yours. Well, that is Undefined Lines. I'm gonna check my tuning real quick. I'm in a pretty cold room, and as guitar players know, that typically has an effect on the strings. So, well, this one is called Palace of Pride, and I always feel the need to convince people that I'm not actually a mean person after I play this one, or before it, as I'm doing now. But sometimes somebody does you real wrong, and it's hard not to process it. So this is my processing. Here's to you, baby. Just another day like any day. Just another blue sky hanging free. You probably think you live life better when you're without me. I think you better get this straight. You know I didn't hesitate to drop you on a dime and find my way. So what do you think that says about you? Personally, I think you're a fool. 'Cause first I found the ways you lied, and then made a list of all of the things that you hid from me. 1, 2, 3. And then you tried to apologize as you tried to tell me how you were right. Left you there, unaware in your palace of pride. Just another day like any day. Listen to the birds, see flowers play. The beat inside my chest is thumping away. I saw that you tried to call today. I think you better get this straight. I'm not the one who watched me walk away. So what do you think that says about you? Unfortunately, that makes you blind or a fool. 'Cause first I found the ways you lied, and made a list of all of the things that you hid from me. 1, 2, 3. And then you tried to apologize as you tried to tell me how you were right. I left you there, unaware in your palace of pride. Your palace of pride. Na, 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 na. There you have it. It's a little bit mean, but it's a lot of it fun for me. Oh man. This last song that I'm gonna do. Well, firstly, before I get into it, thank you guys so much for having me. This has been wonderful. It's so unbelievably amazing to feel so supported in this crazy time where, I mean, all of our livelihood really depends on larger groups of people. So seriously, thank you. It from the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me that you're here, and that y'all have set this up. Yeah. And with that, this is my last song of the evening, and it is the title track from my latest record, Slow Motion Philosophies, which you can stream everywhere, which helps a bunch. While we're all up in our houses, keep the music playing. That's another way that you can support, which is also amazing. But yeah, this is Slow Motion Philosophies. Paper make cranes flying so high, orbiting slowly to their tune. It's funny how life makes me feel like that. Walking somewhere with direction, but going in circles with no clue. It's funny how life makes it clear like that. Circling now with no sense of who we are. Wow, they say it's all part, a figure and everything. Wow, as if the truth was in you, all but saying I leave you young, carry on, don't lose faith, cause sometimes it takes a circle around to set me free. Determined to find my buried gold, ignoring the guidelines on my way. Riddle me this, am I thinking straight? I didn't think so. X's and O's leading nowhere. When I'm at the reins, I lose my hold. Riddle me this, can I get there safe? Again, I didn't think so. Circling now, with no sense of who we are. Wow, they say it's all part, a figure and everything. Wow, as if the truth was in you, all but saying I leave you out, carry out, don't lose faith, cause sometimes it takes a circle on to set me free. Philosophies float in slow motion. We're blinded by memories we hold. Our circles are measures of comfort. I draw the line so that I can let go. Philosophies float in slow motion. We're blinded by memories we hold. But something inside me is wrestling with all that I'm telling myself that I know. Circling now, with no sense of who we are. Whoa, they say it's all part, a figure and everything. Whoa, as if the truth was in you, oh, but saying I leave you out, carry on, don't lose faith, cause sometimes it takes a circle on it to set me free.
Yay, thank you.
That was so fun.
That was fantastic. So is it super weird to play and have like no audience to clap at the end?
No, you know what's really funny is that while I was playing that, I was like, man, this is kind of the best thing that's ever happened because I have always struggled with serious like social anxiety, and it's really not a good thing when your entire career is built around being around people.
Right.
So, I mean, I love people and I love interacting and I love performing, but also it's this like my safe haven is playing in my bedroom. So, this is like kind of great, actually.
Hey, it's like you're looking at the silver lining, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But
Well,
this is
Jessie, thanks so much for joining us. We'll
thank
bring you back at the end to say hey, but tell people again how they can find out more about you. And are you based in Nashville or near Nashville? Or?
Yeah, I'm near Nashville, but home base is really Nashville. I my website is just jessieclement.com, and my social media, my username is just at Jessie Clement. Yeah, you can follow on Spotify, all the good stuff, your favorite streaming
Awesome.
platform, it's there. Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us, and that was beautiful.
Thank
So,
you.
we're gonna just say goodbye to you for a little bit, and we're gonna bring our friend Gigi Rich back on. Gigi, come on, Gigi. Are we unmuting Gigi? I'm hoping.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi, Gigi.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. So Gigi and I met a few years back when she submitted for a showcase we had done. Uh, I don't remember how long ago that was, but
Yeah,
it was a while back. And
yeah.
she's just super fantastic. So we asked her to come join us. So
Yeah.
Gigi, share a little bit about you, what you've been doing through all this, and what you got coming up in the near future.
Yeah, so I guess quarantining and stuff, I've just been really focusing on writing and kind of honing in on songs that maybe I left undone. You have a million songs kind of in all different stages always when you're writing. So yeah, I've just been working on that and I've been like allowing myself to relax a little bit, which is cool, and just being able to be productive. Has been an amazing feeling, but also, obviously everything going on in the world, it's scary. So I'm just trying to do my part. But yeah, I'm going to sing some new songs for you guys. And the first one is called Brown Eye Baby. So,
Okay, that's awesome. I just wanted to tell everybody that I premiered one of Gigi's songs on parade.com.
oh yeah.
So if you search on there for Gigi Rich, you can hear her beautiful song Aura,
Yes, it came out
Aura,
in
right?
February. Yeah.
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 But Gigi, why don't you take it away and share some of your awesome music, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, great. All right. So yeah, this one is called Brown Eyed Baby, and I hope you enjoy it. I still love that old country song. Remember watching you sing along. Even though you've been gone, I still never get a word wrong. You ain't going nowhere. You're crazy, but you're perfect for me. Said let's elope in Vegas after 2 weeks. Still in love, or am I just in love with the thought of you? Is love enough? You defied everything I thought I knew. Didn't wanna waste our time. Didn't wanna face the weekend right. Run out, baby, and I can't get rid of your jade. It's a weapon I kept everything. Won't forget you had your files, but I'd rather loved you than not at all. Thank you for loving me too. You're crazy, but you're perfect for me. Nothing but each other's everything. Still in love, or am I just alone with the thought of you? Is love enough? You defied everything I thought I knew. Didn't wanna waste our time. Didn't wanna face the weekend right. Brown eyed baby, and brown eyed baby. Brown eyed baby. that was called Brown Eyed Baby. And my next song is actually going to be my next single that is coming out next month. And it's called Sober. And this is actually kind of like a stripped down version of it. It's kind of like an 80s pop tune, but I originally wrote it on piano. And it started off as a ballad, and I'm really excited for you guys to hear it. But this is called Sober. Maybe when I'm sober, it's over. Maybe when the thought of you doesn't hurt so much. When it's not so tough to keep my composure, get closer. Every time we speak, I'm back to square one. I come undone. Don't want to seek out strangers' lips. I'm stuck thinking of your kiss. I know that it's no good for me. Let him mark my wrong fantasy. I thought you were the cure, but you're my addiction. Think I got a case of remorse. It's gonna take some time to get past this. Maybe when I'm sober, it's over. Maybe when the thought of you doesn't hurt so much. When it's not so tough to keep my composure, get closer. Every time we speak, I'm back to square one. I come undone. Maybe we can talk when I'm sober from you. When I'm sober from you. Every rose has its thorns. I can't say I wasn't one. Had it we become exactly what we said we wouldn't be. Maybe when I'm sober, it's over. Maybe when the thought of you doesn't hurt so much. When it's not so tough to keep my composure, get closer. Every time we speak, I'm back to square one. I come undone. Maybe we can talk when I'm sober from you. When I'm sober from you. Yeah, so that's called Sober, and it's gonna be out next month. And before I sing my last song, I just want to thank the Women's International Music Network and Parade Magazine for having me. It's such an honor, and I'm happy that I get to sing for everybody who's stuck at home. And yeah, so you can find me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at I am Gigi Rich, RICH. Super simple. And come say hi and we can chat. And, I'll be going on live on my accounts too, so we can all kind of hang out together. But yeah, so my last song is called I'm a Wreck, and it's kind of like a disco tune that I really recently wrote. It's one of my first times, yeah, I think the first time playing it in front of a bunch of people. So this is exciting. I hope you guys like it. And again, thank you so much for watching.
was fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, guys, that was Gigi Rich performing some new music. And how can people find you again, Gigi?
Yeah, so on all my social media, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, it's at I am Gigi Rich. So
Awesome. So if you're just joining us, we are bringing some awesome talent to your Facebook and YouTube, um, with the goal of supporting musicians who are all stuck at home now, not being able to tour. And we've got links in the description so that you can donate, and the money, all the money goes to the musicians, and we're going to give some also to the Music Cares COVID-19 Relief Fund, which also helps musicians who have medical issues or have, you know, expenses because they're not touring, they're not able to, you know, make their living. So we're here trying to help everybody and support them. And we'll be here every Thursday night at the same time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And next week, we are going to have the headliner of Mindy Abair, who is an awesome saxophone and singer songwriter. And if you're a musician watching and you want to be one of the openers like Gigi and Jessie, you can submit on our website at thewimn.com, which is THEWIMN.com. So now we're going to say goodbye to Gigi for a little bit, and we're going to bring Beatie Wolfe on and chat with her for a minute and then share some of her fantastic music. So let's see. Let's find Beatie.
Hey.
Hello, how are you? So
Yeah, very
Beatie is a
good.
very still figure because her internet is questionable.
I think it's beyond questionable. It's basically non-existent.
It's non-existent. So you went ahead and recorded a live video that we're going to share in a minute so that we didn't have to rely on your live internet connection, which is a great idea.
Precisely.
So Beatie, before we went live, you were sharing an amazing project that you've been working on that kind of got put on hold, but will you just share a little bit about what you've been doing, and maybe we'll catch it, after this is
Yeah,
all a memory.
absolutely. Yeah, so I guess I'm a musician, but I also create these new tangible formats for albums in the digital age. I did an exhibition of those at the Victoria and Albert Museum fairly recently, and with the Bowie curatorial team. And so my whole thing is how we bring the ceremony, the art, the tangibility, the storytelling aspect back to music when it's become so intangible and has lost a lot of the things that kind of grounded it in a experience that would really imprint. So kind of in that same vein, I have this project which is an environmental protest piece taking 800,000 years of historic data to create a timeline of the planet, so that people can actually really see where we are, and it's also a reimagining of the music video format and a protest song, a song I wrote in 2006 after seeing An Inconvenient Truth. So it was going to be at all these, festivals, South by and Cannes Lion and all these places. And obviously those aren't happening. But it will be at the London Design Biennale in September for this, major installation there. So it's just the same idea. How do you use art and music as a way of kind of reminding people of, why we're here? And so much of the time, I think we get caught up on the wrong stuff. And, music and art are incredible ways of just reminding us of our humanity and our divinity.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, I can't wait to see that when it's time to share it with the world. Maybe there's a reason it needed to wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, nature, as much as I think we talked about it, as much as there are so many devastating effects, like the one silver lining in what's going on right now is nature is taking a breather, kind of much needed breather. So
Yeah, for sure. Well, could you just share a little bit of how people can find out more about you, and then we're going to play your amazing live video that you gave us.
Yeah, absolutely. So my parents gave me a weird name, Beatie Wolfe. So it's basically beatiewolfe.com, or on any socials, you can find out, more about the environmental project, the other album installations I've done, and obviously just the music.
Awesome. Okay. Now we're going to be very experimental, and I'm going to share my screen and play Beatie's video for all of you. So hopefully this will work. Let's do it. Please work, people. No, it is not working. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm going to reload this. People are going to be like, what are you doing, Laura?
But it's a first. It's your.
Here we go.
Get there with time.
Uh-oh, we're gonna back it up.
Wolfe, and it's wonderful to be part of this evening. And because of a terrible Wi-Fi connection, I had to do a pre-record. But yeah, it's been really wonderful, sort of doing this with Bonnie and Laura and all of the other incredible women. So this first song is called Thinking for Two. Maybe I'm wrong to behave like I do. Guess I'm not used to thinking for two. And I never lied, but I bet the truth too many times, and there's no excuse. So I pick a fight and I stamp my feet, pretend it's all you. We know that it's me, and you wait it out. It must be hard to love something more. The more that it scars, baby, let's not compete. No, one of us will surely lose and take this little truce. And I try to think for you, but maybe I'll learn and get there with time. See what it's worth to keep you on side. The sound and the fury of too many fights fades in the light. Are you by my side? So we will keep walking, we will play on. Gave you my word, I try to stay strong, 'cause I'm not the best at thinking for two, but maybe I'll try with you, baby. Let's not compete, no, one of us will surely lose and take this little truce. And I try to think for you, baby. Let's not compete, no, one of us will surely lose and take this little truce. And I try to think for you. Thank you very much. Let me just check. checking. Looked like I was checking out my ass. I wasn't, just checking that the mics were recording. Okay, so this next song is called To Be Saved. Started in the back that day. A girl of 13 worked to keep the kitchen clean in the back of the calf. He made her dress up well because good looks can really sell. Don't tell, don't tell. And he always liked to stare while she tied up her hair and say that we are all forgotten and we are all depraved and we are all imperfect, but we will all be saved. To pay one day, he took her to his flat that was just behind the calf to stay. And sometimes he would be rough if she'd say that it's enough. It's tough, so tough. And his voice full of love with a face from above would say that we are all forgotten and we are all depraved and we are all imperfect, but we will all be saved. So the years went past, she grew up fast, they say, and soon the guys from the calf started coming round the back to play. So she worked and she worked and hid the money in the dirt for a day. For what day? But the bruises on her thighs even dirt could not disguise. And she'd say, oh she'd say, that we are all forgotten and we are all depraved and we are all imperfect, but we will all be saved. She pulled up to work with a barrel down her skirt. What a flood, oh what a flood. And with her high heels on, she shot him in the back like that. And when the man said, wow, we didn't think that you could do it, she just laughed. She said my whole goddamn life was about shooting that bullet. I had to do it because we are all forgotten and we are all depraved and we are all This next song is called As You. Take the last bit of cake. I'm breaking this bread to toast to you. The summer behind, I fell back to this shabby earth, but the city seemed new. Disguised, it was not sensational, but that's how it grew. This just has to be as lovely as you. This just has to be as cool. As you, and this just has to be as cool. I'll make my last leave for space. You're breaking my will and holding me still. At 7 a.m., the thump of the club still beating in the street. The siren calls and white noise. Surrounded by sound, could not silence the question you asked of me. As I kiss your face and said, oh, this just has to be as lovely as you. And this just has to be as cool. Just has to be as awesome as you, and this just has to be as cool. Oh, this just has to be as cool. Okay, this is called What I Feel Inside. Here in this room, alone on this chair. Set in his bed, and I think of you now, and I thought of you then, but you never did know. I guess I had to pretend and hide feel inside and hide. this reality to be. Just like before, and I think of you now as my lips start to dry, and I wish you were here. I swear I wouldn't try to hide for dreaming of you holding me, and I give up on living for this reality to be. Plain. Yeah. So this is the last song, and this is called Oh My Heart. Oh my heart, there's a sickness in this world, keeps on spreading through the land and sea. And though I know there's something in this world we must be learning, it's almost killing me. 'Cause hold your heart, my darling, and hold your heart, my darling, and hold your my darling now. 'Cause oh my heart, there's a hatred in this world, keeps on growing through the lies we speak. And though I know the truth has never been so disturbing, it's almost killing me. 'Cause hold your heart, my darling, and hold your heart, my darling, and hold your heart, my darling now. 'Cause if the shadow falls forever, oh, I will rest with you. And though there's nothing sure about it, peace will take us through. Desperate heart, this ragged world needs your love more than ever. And there's no time to spare. With every day we're recording our demise like a ledger, till there's no more to share. 'Cause hold your heart, my darling, and hold your heart, my darling, and hold your heart, my darling, now. 'Cause if the shadow falls forever, oh, I will rest with you. And though there's nothing sure about it, peace will take us through. 'Cause if the shadow falls forever, oh, I will rest with you. And though there's nothing sure about it, peace will take us through. Thanks so much. It's been wonderful playing for you and being a part of this, and enjoy the rest of your evenings. I'm Beatie Wolfe. Thank you again.
All right. Wow. That was amazing. Let's see if I can get my friends back here so I can say goodbye and thank everybody for being here. Hi, everybody. Hop back on. Beatie, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Gorgeous. And it sort of calmed everything around me.
Well, then it did the right, that's the intention. So
Well, thanks so much. Can you tell people where they can find out about you?
yeah, beatiewolfe.com, BeatieWolfe, and then on all social media platforms, and off all social media platforms as well, which is kind of my preference.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
I want to thank Jessie Clement for joining us. Thank you, Jessie.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been so fun. And y'all, I would just like to say for a second, I am so unbelievably just impressed. You guys are amazing. And
Oh, are you? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
So are you. Feel the love.
Yes.
I already followed everywhere that I could, and I seriously heavily suggest that everyone else does too, because my goodness, you're wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. And Gigi, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Everybody sounded amazing. Beatie, Jessie, I loved your sets. And thank you so much, Laura.
Yeah. So everybody, we're going to leave this up. If you want to watch it again, you can find their tags in our Facebook description. And please donate at thewomen.com/donate. Or there's a link in our description. And we are going to share all your donations with these amazing musicians. And we'll be back next Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to share more awesome music live. Thank you so much for joining us and have a great evening. And yeah, support live music.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Thanks so much. Thank you,
right.
Laura.
Bye, everybody.